2026 has just begun, and I'm about to reveal how you can become wealthy this year without money, without connections, without a degree, by applying principles that are 3,000 years old, taught by rabbis for generations. These are not the typical financial tips. No investing, no crypto, no online business. These are 7 timeless Torah principles that have created more millionaires than any business school ever could. Here's what's truly fascinating. These principles work even if you're starting from zero, even if you're in debt, even if you've lost everything, because they don't start with money. They start with you. Most people chase strategies to make money, but they overlook this fundamental truth. Wealth isn't attracted by what you do. Wealth is attracted by who you are. Change who you are, and the money will follow. Here are the 7 principles. First principle, your identity determines your destiny. In the Torah, God changes Abraham's name before giving him wealth and Jacob's name to Israel before blessing him. Why? Because a name reflects identity, and identity must shift before reality changes. Most people say, I'll be confident when I'm rich. I'll feel abundant when I have money. It's the opposite. You must feel wealthy before becoming wealthy. You must embody the identity before receiving the reward. How do you do this? Every morning, declare the person you are becoming, not the person you are today. Say, I am a person of value. I am a creator of wealth. I am a magnet for opportunities. Money flows to me effortlessly because I create value for others. This isn't wishful thinking. It's identity programming. Your brain cannot tell the difference between what you vividly imagine and what you actually experience. When you consistently declare your new identity, your subconscious begins to seek proof. It starts noticing opportunities you previously overlooked. It begins to act differently. In 2026, don't first chase money. First, become the person worthy of it. Second principle, your words create your world. In Genesis, God creates the universe with words. Let there be light, and light appeared. You are made in God's image, which means you too create with your words. Listen to how poor people speak. I never have money. It's too expensive for me. Money is hard to earn. Rich people are greedy. Then they wonder why wealth never comes. Now listen to how wealthy people speak. How can I afford this? Money is a tool. Opportunities are everywhere. I create value. The Talmud teaches that words can create and destroy. Every word you speak is a planted seed. Sow seeds of poverty, and you'll harvest poverty. Sow seeds of abundance, and abundance will grow. From today, monitor every word you speak about money. Remove negativity. Replace it with statements of wealth. This simple shift can transform your 2026. Third principle, give before receiving. This may seem counterintuitive. How can you give when you have nothing? This is precisely why most remain poor. They wait to have before giving. But the Torah teaches the opposite. This principle, called tzedakah, is not charity, it's justice. It's putting money back into circulation, acknowledging that everything comes from God and must flow. Here's the secret rabbis have passed down for millennia. When you give, you send a signal to your subconscious. I have enough. I am abundant. There is enough for me and for others. Your subconscious begins seeking proof of abundance. But when you hoard, clinging to money out of fear, the opposite signal is sent. There isn't enough. I am lacking. And your subconscious confirms it. You don't need to give a lot. Start with 10% of what you have, even if it feels like almost nothing. The act of giving opens a channel, and this channel works both ways. I've seen indebted people start giving, and mysteriously, opportunities appeared. Debts were forgiven. Raises came. This isn't magic. It's a spiritual law as real as gravity. In 2026, don't ask, what can I receive? Ask, what can I give? And watch what unfolds. Fourth principle, command your morning before the world commands it. Every morning holds a sacred window, a moment of extraordinary power. Your mind is open, impressionable, untouched by the chaos of the world. Most people squander it. They wake up and immediately dive into emails, social media, or news, letting others' urgencies dictate their energy before even considering their own dreams. Wealthy people do the opposite. They guard their morning like treasure. They use it to program their day, week, and year. Here's a simple 30-minute routine, 5 minutes of silence. Sit and breathe. No complicated meditation. Reset your consciousness. 5 minutes of declaration. Speak to your future self. Declare who you are becoming. Declare what you are creating. 5 minutes of writing. List 3 goals for the day, 3 things you're grateful for, 1 lesson learned. 5 minutes of uplifting reading, wisdom and inspiration, not news or social media. 10 minutes of movement, walk, stretch, any movement. Energy generates action. Action produces results. This routine has transformed my life and hundreds of others. 30 minutes, a mere 2% of your day, determine the remaining 98%. In 2026, start every day by commanding it, not enduring it. 5th principle, surround yourself with people going where you want to go. The Talmud advises, avoid a bad neighbor, do not associate with the wicked. This isn't snobbery, it's survival. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Their thoughts, habits, and financial level become yours. Look closely. Do your peers talk about dreams or problems, opportunities or complaints? Do they build or destroy? This doesn't mean abandoning friends or family. It means being intentional. Seek mentors. Join communities of growth. Read the works of successful people. Listen to their podcasts. If you don't personally know wealthy people, know them through their books. Their words will enter your mind. Their thoughts will become your thoughts. Gradually, your vision of the world shifts. In 2026, audit your circle. Add voices that elevate you. Reduce voices that drag you down. 6th principle, think in decades, not days. Everyone wants instant results, become rich quickly, lose weight in a week, learn a language in a month. But the Torah teaches patience. Abraham waited decades for his son. Joseph spent years in prison before rising to become vice king of Egypt. Moses wandered in the desert for 40 years before freeing his people. Sustainable wealth is built slowly. It grows through small, consistent actions taken every day over many years. It thrives through compound interest, not just financially, but in your skills, relationships, and reputation. Most people quit too soon. They try something for 3 months, see no results, and move on. Then they try something else for 3 months, and so it continues. After 10 years, nothing has been built. Wealthy people think differently. They pick a direction and persist for years, even when it's hard, even when progress isn't visible. They understand that truly great things take time. In 2026, ask yourself, where do I want to be in 10 years? Then begin building today, for immediate results and for lasting success. 7th principle, gratitude multiplies what you have. This is the simplest yet most powerful principle. Gratitude. The Torah overflows with commandments to give thanks for food, for waking up, for each new day. This isn't mere politeness. It's a mechanism of multiplication. Here's why. Your brain has a system called the reticular activating system. It filters information, showing you what you focus on. Focus on lack, and you will see lack everywhere. Focus on abundance, and you will see abundance everywhere. Gratitude reprograms this filter. When you give thanks for what you already have, no matter how small, your brain begins seeking more things to be grateful for. It starts noticing opportunities. It starts seeing the abundance that was always there, waiting for you to recognize it. Each night before sleep, write down 3 things you are grateful for, not vague ideas, but specific moments from that day. A smile, a conversation, a ray of sunshine, a meal. This simple 2-minute practice transforms your perception. And when your perception changes, your reality changes. In 2026, don't first chase more. Appreciate what you already have and watch it multiply. These are the 7 Torah principles to become wealthy in 2026, without starting capital, without connections, without a degree. Let's recap. Your identity determines your destiny. Your words create your world. Give before receiving. Command your morning. Surround yourself with the right people. Think in decades, not days. Gratitude multiplies everything. These principles have stood the test of 3,000 years. They will work for you in 2026, but only if you apply them. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Here's my challenge. For the next 30 days, practice these 7 principles daily, without exception. After 30 days, observe what has shifted in your life. I guarantee something will change, not because of magic, but because you will have become a different person. 2026 can be the year that transforms everything. The year you move from survival to abundance. The year you stop reacting to life and start creating it. The question isn't whether these principles work. The question is, will you apply them? And if you want more guidance and inspiration to rise every day and conquer your life, subscribe to Rise and Conquer.